Previously on Star Trek Online. We're being sent through this gateway, which, it has been discovered, leads to a Dyson Sphere.
Welcome to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. The gateway you use to get here is in Republic space, so the Republic is taking a lead here as well. Our mission? To destroy the Omega particles this sphere creates. Given enough time, this sphere could produce enough Omega particles to completely annihilate warp travel. We were waylaid by a species known as the Vault.
From what I read, they believe themselves to be superior, specifically superior to mammals. Commander, we have discovered a station near the center of the Solanae Dyson Sphere that controls the station's ability to jump.
There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star. Tuvok and Cooper are stranded with an entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. You'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star.
Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there.
Greetings. I am Admiral Tuvok.
We've met.
Yes. Hello. I'm Dr. Cooper.
How many Voth are between us and the control room?
More than the two of us can safely engage. We will require Cooper's assistance to subvert the automated defenses for our own use. I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. It would appear all that is between us and our goal is the vacuum of space.
Those EV suits over there. They have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat of the sun.
Should.
Well, nothing will withstand that much heat and radiation for long.
Oh, the force field's just down. That's interesting. Zero resistance.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Oh, good God.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Conserve your oxygen.
Oh, God. We're what, 100 kilometers from the sun? In EV suits. Right. Good God.
There is a large piece of debris blocking the station's entrance.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, no, downwards. Down. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm scanning the debris with my rifle.
There is a large amount of debris blocking the entrance. It will be impossible for us to move it without assistance. I can scan the area for anything that may be of use.
Go ahead. I'm open to suggestions.
There are two objects of interest. The first is the remains of a Voth battlesuit. There is a mortar payload within it that we can place onto the debris.
Oh.
The second is the remains of a swarmer, specifically a miniaturized communications device. We could use it to detonate the mortar remotely.
Right, you get the communicator, I'll get the payload. On the bright side, if it goes off, this experience will have ended. Let's bloody do this. I'm literally on fire. Good God. Okay. Up. Up. Forward. God. It's lucky this thing didn't fall into the sun. That would have been unfortunate. Right. Come on. Right, recovering mortar charges now. Well, that went well enough. God. An ocean of fire. Setting charge now.
I suggest flying a safe distance before activating the charges.
I would tend to agree with that suggestion. Dr. Cooper's also on fire. Doctor, you're right. Activating charges. Oh. Well, that looked nice. Hopefully it opened up the entrance. And hopefully that entrance has a force field, because if all that atmosphere is gone, then we'll have to stay in these... Oh, the door's closed. Ah. I just flew at full speed into this bloody door. If this suit wasn't so well armored, then I would have broken my neck. Scanning the door.
The door is sealed. Any ideas, Doctor?
There should be a manual release for the locks above us.
Oh. Right. Suppose that's my job.
I
of
will
course.
establish a shield.
That's a good idea. I don't fancy living in this EV suit the entire time we're here. It is a nice EV suit, but I would prefer my own skin. Right, manual release. Right, is the door open? Wait. Hold up. Up. Oh, there's 3 manual releases. That's a good idea. Why are there manual releases outside of the thing? Shouldn't they be inside the corridor? Like, if the corridor wasn't broken, then they wouldn't even be out here. Maybe it is for construction, perhaps? Well, Iconians are strange, I'm not going to question it. Come on. God, bloody maneuvering jets. Up. Forward. Right, last one. That way.
The doors are open. Dr.
All right.
Cooper and I will wait for you inside.
That's nice of you. Right. They've already got their EV suits off. That is quick. Oof.
These suits are fried. I doubt they'll be much use anymore.
Oh. Well, it's lucky that Tuvok put the force field up in that case. Right, time to get out of this bloody thing. Right.
Something has closed the doors.
Is it
Most
just...
unsettling.
Is it just me, or is the...
I think the station's defenses are activating.
The grav plating is malfunctioning. It's sort of leaning towards the right. That's not good. Jesus, there's a lot of them. It's lucky I still have a personal shield.
We should move forward before more defenses activate.
Yeah, I can agree with that wholeheartedly. This door's locked. That one's open though. Great. Right. What's
Use
that?
caution.
Oh my god!
Windows shields are malfunctioning in this area.
You know, Tuvok, I did notice.
The shadows of those consoles should provide a measure of safety.
What? You kidding me? But what? You want me to stand behind it? Right? Nope. Okay. It seems to have the same interval between bursts of sun. Oh, let's hope Tuvok was right. Oh my god. Okay, this one next. Closest to the window. Jesus Christ. Oh. Tuvok, if you ever suggest something like this again, I'm going to shoot you.
The shields will hold. Our destination is ahead.
Right, I'm gonna get out of this room, Jesus. Oh, this is interesting.
We must power down the room's shielding to access the control panels.
Oh, the control panels are down there. Right, deactivating the shielding.
The doctor and I will continue our work while you disable the lower panel.
What's that? What? Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. This is not the panel I need. That's the panel I need. This station must be absorbing the power of the sun. Right, fusing the wiring. Oh, Jesus. Right, I think I need another panel after this one. Fusing the wiring. Good God. Right, this is the last one. Fusing wiring.
Good work. Reactivate the shields and we can complete our mission.
Right. Why do I have to do all the dangerous work? Well, I suppose Dr. Cooper is very important, and the Admiral's an Admiral. Just a lowly commander.
The honor of deactivating the station is yours.
Thank you. I'm first gonna look around for anything interesting. Iconian energy channeling technology appears to be integrated into the station's shielding systems. Huge amounts of solar radiation are funneled away to other places, and kept ready for use in weaponized portals. Weaponized portals? Jesus. So that was energy from the sun that was shooting out next to me. Right. Let's make sure this thing... Hold on. That's an Iconian gateway. I didn't know that was there. Right. Activating the main shutdown sequence.
There we go. The deactivation program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate.
Oh, for God's sake.
It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Is there any way to override the protocols?
None that I can see. If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
Oh.
It seems we have little choice. Your thoughts?
Well, it's the difference between potentially neutralizing warp travel throughout the galaxy or activating one more gateway, which won't really make much of a difference. I already activated hundreds of them when I was in the Solanae's realm. Doctor.
As Tuvok said, we have no choice. If we want to stop this sphere from moving, we need to activate the gateway. Our time here is limited. The Voth will return in force. We have to do this now. There is no other option.
Agreed. Shut the bloody thing down. Warp is too dear to me. God.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it.
Agreed.
One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Oh, thank God.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
For God's sake, yes.
I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have a lock?
What's that?
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to beam up.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone.
Oh, for
Move!
God's sake. Come on, back the way we came. Come on. Come on, Admiral.
We're going to die.
Jesus.
We're going to die.
Calm down, Doctor. You're not helping. Well, the shield's still holding. Thank the bloody Lord. Are we far enough? Come on, Admiral. Jesus. Bloody hell. Right, this should be
We have
far
a lock
enough
on
away.
you, sir. Just give the word.
Admiral? Right, they're here. Yeah, bloody hell, beam us up!
Good to have you on board, sir. I'm Chief Engineer Tarkram.
I heard.
The fleet in your ship are still engaged with the Voth, but several Voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already passed through. As the only available ship, we have orders to stop the other Voth from entering the gateway.
Understood. Let's see what this ship can do. Look at this. So this is the USS Dyson. Looks like it's been built with the technology we got from that obelisk ship back at the Jarrett system when I activated all of these bloody gateways that brought us here. Right. Weapons hot, deflectors to full. Fire. Ooh. Oh, these ships are no match for the Dyson. Good God. This is one hell of a ship. Fire. Good God. She's maneuverable too. Right, any more? Oh, that looks like a cruiser. I doubt it'll stand a chance against this, however. Right. Fire. Oh, there goes the frigate escort. Now the cruiser. Something. They're draining our impulse power, so we've lost some maneuverability, but should be fine. We've got superior weapons. Oh, their starboard shields are down. Their hull integrity is at 50% and falling steadily. Right, if we can get the torpedo tubes... Right, there it is. A few more shots and they'll be destroyed. And there they go.
There are no more Voth in the vicinity, but one dreadnought did go through the gateway. If my readings are correct, it is passing into another Dyson Sphere.
What?
This one deeper in the Delta Quadrant. If the Voth are allowed to enter another sphere, they will try to claim it, as they have fought to claim this one.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, I see no choice. Let's go in after it.
Navigational readings indicate that we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson Sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold. That ship disappeared on a survey of the Jenolan Dyson Sphere at the precise instant the Iconian Gateway network was reset to save New Romulus.
The Jenolan Dyson Sphere?
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Jenolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Jenolan 75 years later.
Ah, yes, I remember now.
However, it now appears that the Jenolan Sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location with the gold inside.
Well, I guess that this means that the Jenolan Dyson Sphere was made by The same people who made the Solanae Dyson Sphere. Fascinating. What's the status of the gold?
I am detecting disabled systems on the gold, but there is no weapons damage. Also, sensors indicate that the Voth Dreadnought has its weapons armed, but has not fired. What do you suggest?
Fascinating. Hail the USS Gold. Find out what they know. Right. The USS Gold must have damaged their comms systems, because we cannot reach them from this distance. We'll have to close in. This is Commander Blueberry Ninja aboard USS Dyson hailing USS Gold. What is your status?
Thank the prophets. I knew someone would find us. We were on a routine survey in the Jenolan Dyson Sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash and...
We're here now, Captain. You're not alone.
My nav computer claims we're in the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson Sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
The sphere did move, utilizing Omega particles. It's a long story, Captain. We can help you return.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of Voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that.
Well, they came from another Dyson Sphere, which we recently discovered. Which is only 30,000 light years from the Alpha Quadrant, I believe. We discovered it. We can get to it through an Iconian gateway in the Juret system. We fought off those Voth ships, but the Dreadnought had already come through, so we followed it through, and here we are.
Another Dyson Sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was Voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat.
Fascinating. Well, your ship is disabled, ours is not. So if they didn't see you as the threat, they likely saw us as a threat. Wonder why they haven't fired. Maybe their systems are damaged.
The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
We'll transport over a few of our engineers to help you, Captain. Right, transporting the engineers now.
I have extensive experience with the Voth. While they are arrogant, it is not like them to completely ignore a potential threat. It may be that they sense a greater danger.
Greater than us?
I suggest we approach and attempt to hail them. Voyager found that some Voth were open to negotiation. We should make every attempt to find a peaceful solution.
Agreed. Helm, plot a course for the Voth ships. Ship. Voth ship. Ugh. Right, full stop. Keep our shields up, but hail the Voth ship. What the hell?
Ship is under attack.
Full power of the impulse engines. Damn, it's not doing anything. Well, what now?
The Voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we... You're not... You're not Cooper.
The weak shall perish.
I beg your pardon, Doctor. What the hell's going on back there?
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us.
What?
We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
Right. Just 3 ships on sensors, maybe 4. Right, weapons hot. Shields are back up, thankfully. Fire!
Ship is under attack.
Jesus, they do a lot of damage. Emergency power to 4 shields. After torpedoes, prepare to fire.
Do you feel angry, Tupac? Frustrated? You were so
I rectify.
I guess Cooper beamed aboard one of those ships. God, starboard port shields are down, or almost down. Right, now for the large one. Hopefully this is the last one, but somehow I doubt it. God, they can maneuver exceptionally well for the size, Jesus.
More ships on approach. This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
Oh
This
God.
ship can take it.
Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
Well, I don't see any other option, Admiral. We'll have to at least try to stop them. Oh, that's
The
quite...
Lisette is here to provide any assistance you require.
Lisette! Commander Jirok, thank God. Where's the Lisette? There's the Lisette. Well, at least we're here with some Romulan support. Better than nothing. Right, let's target that biocruiser. And fire. Right. They've got pockets of fluidic space all over the place. If we get hit by one, it could compromise our structural integrity. Up. God, the stop and the cell got stuck in one, but it's fine. That biocruiser's nearly destroyed. The Lisette looks like it's doing fine.
You're a pain. Tupac. The Alpha Quadrant will burn.
Many have survived. All have failed.
What? Are they planning an invasion of the Alpha Quadrant? What? Oh, there's a pocket of fluidic space. Oh, Jesus. That really affected our maneuverability. Emergency powder shields. We're actually doing exceptionally well. Although, I suspect the Dyson will have to put into a space dock at some point. Right, this ship's nearly destroyed. Heavy torpedo hit us squarely on the forward shields.
Battleships inbound.
3 battleships? That may be a problem.
Well, we have no choice.
Hold here. None of the Undine get through.
Agreed. The Lisette looks fine.
The border skew is here. Now the real fight can begin.
Oh, thank God. The Klingons have come. Right, fire. Nice of you to join the party, Bortescue. Oh, the entire ship has been engulfed. Right, that ship's been destroyed. And that one. With the border skew's help, it seems this should be easy enough. Right, we've still got no maneuverability, however. But the ship is bristling with weapons, we can still hit them. Right, a few more shots and it'll be destroyed.
What? Is that it? We wanted more of a fight!
It is not over yet, Captain. 2 Undine dreadnoughts are approaching.
Oh, for heaven's sake. They just keep coming, don't they? The pockets of floating space are gone, which is nice. Should make our job a hell of a lot easier, but we're doing virtually no damage to this dreadnought. Good God. Right. Aft shields are down. Four torpedoes. Fire. Right, hard to starboard. Aft torpedoes. Fire. Right, it seems the Lisette launched a few tractor mines, which held the dreadnought for a while, but not long enough. Fire. Oh. Right. This dreadnought can take a hell of a beating. Their starboard shields are nearly down. What? Did they go into floating space or something? They just faded away. Right, this one's nearly destroyed. Hopefully this one doesn't fade away. Oh no. The other one must have gone into floating space for a second. But this one's got half its structural integrity gone. It's got no shields. Fire. God, this ship can take a hell of a beating. Our starboard shields are nearly down. Full powder weapons. Let's finish this. Oh, it's nearly done. 4 torpedoes, fire. Right, there's the first one. Oh, they jump behind us, but that won't help them.
You only delay the inevitable.
I tend to disagree with you, Cooper. Or what do I call you?
Good to see you. We would have arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way.
Yes, I heard. Voth fleets can be quite a nuisance, Commander. But we're glad you could join us.
Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over.
Oh, really?
We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
The previous Iconian gateway to the Solanae Dyson Sphere was in Romulan space, which is the only reason we let you take jurisdiction. This, however, is not. The Jenolan Dyson Sphere was discovered by a Federation starship. You have no authority.
No, this ends now. Our generosity to the Romulans can only extend so far.
I agree.
The Klingon Empire claims this Dyson Sphere as its own. Starfleet and the Republic would be wise to keep their distance. Or else.
Calm down, Captain. We don't want a war over a bloody Dyson Sphere. The sphere is already claimed by the Federation. You have no claim here.
Oh? Are you prepared to back that statement with action?
Captain...
The Klingon Empire has restrained itself again and again in an attempt to maintain this alliance with the Romulans. I think it's time I remind you of what happens when a Klingon loses patience.
The previous Dyson Sphere... I can see why the Romulans could have a claim over it, because they technically have jurisdiction over the Solanae Dyson Sphere, which is where the gateway to this one is located. But I don't see how the Klingons have any jurisdiction here. But I don't want to start a war. Remain calm, Captain. We don't need to do this.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what we have. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies. It is time we did so.
Well, Captain...
The Klingon Empire will not sit and wait while the Federation and Romulans continue to claim these powerful weapons for themselves.
Bloody hell.
This conversation is not over.
Fine, and what are your thoughts, Commander?
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action.
Very reasonable, Commander.
However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Very well, Commander.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind, an affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts, and the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
We must look forward, Admiral. What do we do now?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae Sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
Agreed.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarrah is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content and you'd like to see more, please feel free to like and subscribe. And, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!